Hey, what's going on, guys? So I figured I'd do another video basically about what I do every day when I come home from work. So I didn't post a video in the last day or so. I haven't been feeling good, and just with work and stuff, I just haven't had time. So I'll just go through the cages, do like a health and wellness check on them, clean out some poop, fill up some water, and I know I have two snakes that it should have shed out. So hopefully we can see which ones those are really quickly. So I basically just go top to bottom on all of my snakes, and hopefully my Argentine Boa is in a good mood. She can be a little cranky when I open up the glass, and she does like to strike out sometimes, but most of the time when I take her out, she's doing pretty good. So I got some poop that I gotta take out of here, but she is I think she went into blue a couple days ago, so she's been hanging out in her water quite a bit, and I think she should be shedding probably next week. So basically just taking this stuff, all this gross poop and pee out of here, spot cleaning I guess people call it, and we'll just keep going down the line. So she's got water, poop out of there. We'll close this up, and she did pretty good. Normally she likes to be a little defensive in her area, but no issues on that. Down to my normal, and she shed out a couple days ago, and she's definitely probably 6.5 feet. She was born in 2016, so she's not that old, and she definitely has really good length on her. And she's normally in a really good mood, but everything checks out in her cage. My albino is, of course, not using her hide, and she's getting pretty active. I'm really loving her colors on her tail. She shed out a couple weeks ago, and she's still not really fading that much, which is awesome. I see a little bit of poop right here. It really kind of seems like she just gets more yellow as she's growing up, which is kind of weird. And she's also a 2016 female also. And Pop-Tart, of course, made a mess, and I'm gonna do this off camera because I gotta take this whole thing out and dump it. So you guys won't be seeing that too much. And I don't see anything gross in here. She's just hanging out, having a good time in her little bathtub. And she's not even a year, and she is almost 4 feet, which is really good. So I'll go into my Guyana's cage, which this thing is a freaking like fortress to get into. 6 locks. So she's being extremely happy right now. I put a lot of substrate, and I'm using the Repti Chip coconut substrate, and she's having a good old time burying herself in there. You can probably kind of see her tail poking out, super red tail, and water looks good. I don't see any issues with her or anything. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad up here. As you can see, these locks are super ridiculous. And we can check my Suriname red tail. Both of these are true BCC red tails, and she is doing really good. She is a trooper, so glad she's looking good. Nothing to deal with in her cage. Oh, something fell. My king snake is hanging out in the back, and she's been shedding out a lot lately, which is really good. Not gonna complain about that, but I'm just shocked on how much she actually is shedding. So this is my female pastel. She was actually my second snake that I had ever purchased, and I think she needs some water, so we'll set up this. Now I got a couple snakes on my table here. And we'll see what her water situation is. Alright, so no water and a fresh, perfect shed. I'll probably unravel this and stick it with the 100 other sheds that I have. And I think she has some really, really good colors on her. She is over 1,000 grams, so she is definitely breeder size female. I just have no, really, I don't know, really no intentions about breeding her, although it has crossed my mind. I think she has really nice colors, really nice patterns, but getting the whole breeding thing with the eggs and stuff like that is really just not worth it right now to me. We'll fill her water up. Now she's going to be super active since I was messing around with her. So, like I said, I have 2 ball pythons. I obviously keep a lot more boas just because of the personality and stuff like that, which I've said numerous times. And I guess it's just the size of them. I really like the size of boas and stuff like that, but nothing wrong with the ball pythons. And then my pied's looking good. No issues in his cage. My only male. And of course, I don't know anybody that would say no to a really good looking pied. So I had to pick her up, or him. The only male that I got. And I can see my spiders are doing good from here. My ghost boa I got some stuff on top, so I'm not gonna do all that. I really wish there was like a sliding door or something that I could make for that, just to make it a lot easier to go about the getting in there and stuff. So this is my Motley, which has shed, and she is looking really good, no poop or anything, and she's been eating awesome. I think I'm gonna bump her up to some smalls maybe, because she was on wrap ups, and she's definitely got some really good size on her now, and she is getting darker every time she does shed out. I really hope that as she's an adult she doesn't get too dark, and then all these nice blockings and markings kind of just fade away with her. So she's another one that I try to give hides to, and she does not use them, but the second I get a big water distance, she's underneath it all the time. So nice shed. And then last but not least, my new girl, I hope I'm saying this right, the pastel hypo jungle. She just had a rat pup a couple of days ago, kept it down, and I think she was on adult mice, but she took the rat down pretty nicely, so I'm happy about that. And She needs some water. And that is it, guys. So this is basically what I do every day. Although they don't need water all the time, but I do make sure they're alive, make sure that they do not have anything weird going on with them. But see you guys on the next video.